महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर जय।
Gurumurte Tvam Namami Kamakshi. Very happy to meet you all in our THIRUVADI SHARANAM series. You must have heard Kitti Bhagyashri and Divinath telling you two different experiences with Maha periava. I have come to tell you one more. We cannot tell in this series the incidents or the great miracles which Maha periava has done, because he is none other than Parameshwaran, Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara is a roopam of Shivan, and Shivan, Adi Shankara, ivar Maha periava, everybody is same. One such incident I wanted to tell you, because we have been speaking of Kanakadara Stotram, where the thing, I think you've been watching the series, where the poor lady, she had only one amla, Nellika. She gave that to Adi Shankara when he gave her Bhiksha. And Kanakadara Stotram was rendered by the small Shankara, and Mahalakshmi was so happy. She just showered the house with gold. Now the story which I am going to tell you happened about 1920s, and much later it proceeded to 1950s or something. The person who I am going to talk about is Shri Lakshmi Narayana. He is also popularly known as Kanakadara Lakshmi Narayana. Kanakadara Lakshmi Narayana. Kanakadara Adi Shankara சொன்னார். இவருக்கு எப்படி வரேன். So Lakshmi Narayan's father, grandfather, all were very rich. They all belonged to Tanjore side, and they were all very rich. In fact, they owned the entire village. But due to fate, they lost all their wealth. So Lakshmi Narayan, when he was very young itself, he was mentally disturbed, because they were very rich and then they became very poor. He was staying at the time of with his grandparents that time, and Maha periava had camped in a place near there, near Tanjore. So when he was small, his father used to go regularly, and in fact he was working also there. So whenever his father used to visit Maha periava, he was a small 8-year-old lad. He also used to visit and talk with Maha periava. Maha periava used to call him Chellama Mandu. Manduna in a dullard, but our Asaya, compassionate way of calling. Mandu Abdina. He also was there. Many years passed. They were all in Chennai now, and he had completed his electronics, and he was working in MIT as a lab assistant. He had to support a family of 17 members, including his parents, his family, children, other relatives, with a meager income of 120 rupees. So Lakshmi Narayan's nature had totally changed, because it was always why we are so poor, why I am not able to get more money, I am not able to earn much, I am not able to provide for my family much. In fact, he was doing another job, a part-time job, as to supplement the income, but it was not enough. Half the days they had only kanji, porridge. And so he was, in fact, but his father continued doing Shiva Puja, Rudram, Chamakam and all that. In fact, he used to tell his father, நீ எதுக்கு உட்காந்து பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்க, இதனால் என்ன போகிறது, நம்மளோட ஏழ்மை ஏதாவது மாறப்போகிறதா, why do you do this thing? அப்பா will be disturbed, but சரி குழந்தைக்கு ஏதோ இது போலன்னு சொல்லிட்டு he will leave it. He will continue to do his Shiva Puja. That was the time when Maha Periava camped in West Mangalam side. He told about Lakshmi Narayan's nature. In Mari, he has no faith in God. His nature is changing. Or a discontentment everywhere. It is okay even if we are poor, we are not able to get or something. But ஒரு வெறுப்பு, ஒரு கோபம், ஒரு எப்பவும் இருக்கு. So Maha Periava told, you don't worry, I will come to your house tomorrow and you don't worry. So they were all very very happy and he went and told his son, hey, நாளைக்கு ஆஃபீஸ்லேருந்து நேராக இங்கே வந்துடும் MITலேருந்து, டோன்ட் கோ டு யோர் பார்ட் டைம் ஜாப். Maha Periava நம்ம மாற்றுக்கு வரேன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கா, நாளைக்கு வெள்ளிக்கிழமை, அதனால் போகாத அப்படின்னு. ஆமாம், இப்போ அவர் எதுக்கு இங்கே வராரா, இப்போ அவர் வந்து என்ன போகிறது இங்கே அப்படின்னு வெறுப்பில் சொல்லிட்டு போயிட்டான். But his father thought that he will come. As promised, Maha Periava entered their abode as Shri Mahalakshmi and installed the Sri Chakram in their puja room. பூஜை பண்ணிவிட்டு எல்லாம் சரியாக போகும், கவலைப்படாதே அப்படின்னு. He went back. Lakshmi Narayan came back only at 11 o'clock. His fatherக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப கோபம், ஆத்திரம், அழுக எல்லாமே சேர்த்து, பாவிடா நீ, எவ்வளோ பெரியவா நம்மாத்துக்கு வந்திருக்கா, அவரை பார்க்கறதுக்கு கூட வராமல், ஒரு நாள் தானே உங்ககிட்ட நான் என்றைக்காவது கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கேனா, என்கிட்ட ஒரு வேஷ்டி தாண்டா இருக்குது, என்கிட்ட அரைக்கஞ்சி தாண்டா சாப்பிட்றேன், ஏதாவது ஒரு நாள் உங்ககிட்ட நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன், ஆனால் நீ நான் பாவிடா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்பா ரொம்ப கண் கலங்கி அப்பா வந்து was talking. Next day he went to visit Maha Periava and told him about all this and அழுதுருக்கார். ஸோ Maha Periava சொல்லியிருக்கா, கவலைப்படாத, ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை அன்றைக்கி அவனை கூட்டிட்டு வா, ப்ளீஸ் bring him on Sunday to me. This time Lakshmi Narayan could not escape because Sunday was the only day which was a holiday for him. So what he did, he had to go with his father. That was the time when Maha Periava was giving Tirtha Prasadam, water. Okay, Tirtham is water. Tirtha Prasadam to everybody. So when he saw them standing in the queue, he just told them to stand aside. Say kiya. He continued to give the prasadam and he started talking to them. Navarka inna, do you remember me? உன்னை மண்டுன்னு கூப்பிடுவேனே, சின்ன வயசில் வந்து என்னோட விளையாடி பேசுவியே அப்படின்னு ஒன்று தான் லக்ஷ்மி நாராயணுக்கு அந்த ஞாபகமே வந்து, ஓ ஆமாம்மா இவர்கிட்ட நம்ம போய் பேசியிருக்கோம்ல அப்படி. வாழ்க்கையிலோட எத்தனையோ சூழலில், எத்தனையோ கஷ்டத்தில், எத்தனையோ விஷயங்களை நம்ம மறந்துடலாம் இல்லையா. ஸோ அது மாதிரி மிஸ்டர் லக்ஷ்மி நாராயண் ஆல்சோ forgotten that. Maha Periava சொன்ன உடனே ஞாபகம், நீ ஏன் நேற்றுக்கு வரல, நான் தான் உங்கள் ஆத்துக்கு வருவேன்னு தெரியுமே, நீ ஏன் நிற்கிறேன்னு அது மாதிரி எந்த கொஸ்டின்ஸும் he didn't ask. He straight away went, அப்புறம் என்ன படிச்சிருக்க, எங்கே வேலை பார்க்குற, என்ன பண்ணுற, வேறு என்ன பண்ணுவ அப்படின்னு. ஸோ லக்ஷ்மி நாராயண்ஸ் this thing was, he used to go 6:12, 6:20 or something, he used to leave the house. His job used to finish around 5 o'clock in the evening. Then he used to go for his part-time job, which will complete around 9 o'clock. Then he used to come back home around 11 o'clock. Again get up in the morning and go. So this was his usual thing, except Sunday was a holiday. So he just told him. He told him about this story which I mentioned to you about. So he was also asking, immediate Lakshmi Narayan asked, இதுதான் வாழ்க்கை ஓடின்னு இருக்கு, எதுக்கு இதெல்லாம் எனக்கு, எதுக்கு இவ்வளோ ஏழ்மை, why we are so poor, why I am not able to do anything, பணம் காசு சம்பாதிக்கவே முடியலையே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு he felt very bad. அப்போ இவன் சொன்னோன்னே, அப்போது பெரியவா told, that's karma. He immediately asks, what is karma? He said, even if I tell you, you will not understand, and I also don't know how to tell. சொன்னாலும் புரியாது, சொல்லவும் தெரியாது. So he told him, you start telling Kanakadara Stotram henceforth. He went up, he didn't have any faith in all this. Ama, eda solli eda apodhu, all that. But some change was taking place in him. Or 2-3 weeks kalichu, he came back from the office. He didn't even wash his feet, hands, nothing. He just removed his shirt, sat down before God, started chanting Kanakadara Stotra. Then the magic started happening. Why? How? Who was initiated him? Maha was initiated. Yeah. So, who's none other than Adi Shankara, who's an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Slowly, changes started taking place in his mind, in his body, in his system. Every Friday, sincerely, he started chanting. After a few months, just 2 months or something like that, his manager, his superior, got transferred to abroad. And he gave him an envelope telling him, please hand it over to the director. He didn't leave it. After 3 days or something, he went and met the director and told, sir, my superior had told me to hand it over this to you. When he started reading the letter, Lakshmi Narayan was standing at the time. Lakshmi Narayan, where are you standing? Please sit down. In that letter, his superior has written so much praise about him, about Lakshmi Narayan, and also recommended for a salary rise for about 850 rupees or something. Where is 120? Where is 850? So much so immediately he was promoted to a higher thing and he started getting better salary. From that day onwards, he came out, then after a few years maybe, he started his business. So whatever he touched, it may be a real estate, it may be manufacturing, it may be finance, he became a Kotishwar. He bought so many houses in Tinagar. What he said was, it was all the miracle, the compassion of Maha. So when he started that magic, because of Maha's blessings, it started happening. The pauper Lakshmi Narayan became the Kotishwara Lakshmi Narayan, and he was also called as Kanakadara Lakshmi Narayan. Let's chant the shloka thinking about Maha, the greatness of Adi Shankara, and our Kamakshi and Shivan, Shiva Shakti Aikya Swarupa, and get their blessings. Thank you so much for watching us.